Hey, welcome to the show. I'm the Crypto Kid, and in these videos we take a look at Bitcoin and everything that's going on in the world of cryptocurrency. So if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button because we make daily videos and keep it relevant to what's going on in the news. So let's jump right in and take a look at Bitcoin this morning. As you can see, we are sitting at around $1,200 for BCH, and it is looking pretty good, especially from where we were sitting at about 2 weeks back, and we've really found a nice consistent place to be, finding some low volatility and again some nice consistent playing ground here. So hopefully we can start to see that and maybe even a slow gradual incline. But again, this is not financial advice. We just try to follow along with what's happening and keep it relevant. So again, that lack of volatility is great to see, because on the other side of the coin, if we take a look at BTC, we are seeing some massive gains very quickly, which can be very frightening as well, depending on which way this will continue to move. If you take a look at the 24-hour, we've seen some incredible movement from 7,700 all the way up to all-time highs of 8,200 and over. Now keep in mind, this is unprecedented. We have never been here before, and that's why nobody knows where it's going to go. Now, if you look at CoinDesk.com, they are mentioning that there is a potential for a rally fatigue based on the low volumes that we've seen. So if you take a look here, they do go into the fact that yes, we are seeing some lower numbers here in volume contrasted with some high gains, very quick gains. And if you look down here, this was written, keep in mind, at around $8,000 this morning, and we have seen some even quicker gains. But now this can go either way, so I just wanted to bring this up because if you do look at the volumes, they are consistently getting a little bit lower here as we get higher and higher. So it will be interesting to see where this goes. But again, that number of $10,000 has been on everybody's mind, and that is one of those mental numbers that they asphyxiate their thoughts on and try to get to. So if this does rally and goes up to that number, it will be probably getting closer to that $10,000 mark over the next week or two, and that's what they're recommending here. But again, not financial advice, just keeping an eye on what's going on. But if it does fall back down, I mean, it really could fall quickly, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Now again, with the mining, in terms of the contrast between the two, you will see numbers going towards BCH, and they've continued to be there. Now whether that it flips back and forth, of course we will continue to watch it, and that seems to be the case. But we are seeing again the consistency stay with BCH as the more profitable coin to mine, and we're seeing that on CoinWars as well, where Bitcoin Cash has stayed on that #1 scene for the last few days, being taken out a few times by these other coins. But again, something to keep in mind. Now, if you look across the board here, some of the biggest gains, you're seeing 10x, which is something I'll get into talking about because it appeals to me as well. I really like the ability to use crypto in the real world. And another one, BitShares, we've talked about, and that is great to see it slowly making some gains as well. So across the board here, as you can see, the altcoins are looking fairly green and slowly climbing up and up. Again, you can see Bitcoin Cash just kind of staying consistent, which is rare in the world of cryptocurrency, and I've got no problem with it. But we will continue to pin out some other coins in the market. And if you were following along with the program, you'll notice that we mentioned NAGA yesterday, and they had a pretty successful pre-sale. They sold almost 30% of their coins in the pre-sale here. We're just not even a day in, so I'll continue to watch this. But again, if you are investing in any ICOs, make sure that you do your due diligence and your research, because they can be highly volatile and very risky. So there's a lot of information on the site. I'll leave a link to the site as well for my reference in the description, so check them out if it's something that interests you. Otherwise, in the news here, Bitcoin Cash is stuck in many SegWit addresses. Maybe you've lost some Bitcoin Cash. If you have, it's possible you might be able to get some out. Now, I know exchanges are hesitant to help anybody retrieve small amounts of Bitcoin Cash, but there is a story here where BTC.com actually helped one of their users retrieve their lost Bitcoin from the BTC chain. Now, if you can see here, they did ask nicely and potentially did offer some of their spoils, meaning some of their funds that they lost, but nonetheless it was retrieved, and that is a lot of money there, 100 BCH coins. So I wanted to throw that with you. I'll leave the description below, because if you had that unfortunate event take place in your life, maybe there is some hope there, and potentially this will get easier and easier as time goes on. So we'll have to keep an eye out. But Bitcoin.com has made their wallet their main BCH is the go-to chain here. So when you open up a wallet now, you will be opening up a Bitcoin Cash wallet, which is awesome to see, because with vendors taking on this new chain as Bitcoin.com adopts Bitcoin Cash as the true vision of Satoshi, hopefully we'll continue to see other merchants and businesses do the same thing, because in my opinion it is quite practical. The fees are cheap, and it is just going to be incredible to see where this goes. Very exciting, and again, we will follow other coins in the market and keep everybody in the loop. So if you've enjoyed this, please check us out on Twitter, because that is where some of the main news stories happen, and there's a great community there as well. So thanks for watching, hope it was helpful, and we will see you in the next one.